Come join me for a fantastic 20-minute rowing workout. If that's what you're here for, then you're in the right place. Let's get into it. So we're gonna walk right into this workout, and I'm just gonna take you through it as the workout goes on, so we're not gonna worry too heavy up front about what we're doing. The only thing you're going to need is a rowing machine. You maybe want some water nearby, although we're not gonna stop in the middle of the workout. So this is 20 minutes of consistent running. Other than that, you just need a rowing machine and your body and this video. Let's get it done together. As always, any machine is gonna be fine for this workout. I'm just gonna take you through what the setup on my monitor or on a Concept 2 looks like. So from the main menu, I'm going to select workout, that's the B button. New workout, that's the D button. Single time, that's the B button, and then I'm going to hit the minus button or C button once, and that gives me 20 minutes on the screen. With that being said, I hit the check mark. Make sure that you are warmed up and ready to go for us to get into this. Today is going to be 18, 20, 22, and 24, and I'm gonna walk you through how long at each as we get into it. So get strapped into your machine. Let's get ready to go. Come join me for a fantastic 20 minutes today. Sitting ready. We're starting with 1 minute at an 18. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. A little hot and heavy there. I'll bring it down for you. So just settle right in with me on this stroke rate. Things I want you thinking about today are nice, strong leg drive through the stroke, trying to maximize your pressure, trying to get the most out of every stroke, especially at these lower stroke rates. If you're used to higher stroke rates, this one might be a little bit low for you, and that's where a lot of good learning can come in. So instead of taking stroke rate up to go faster, you're gonna push more through the legs, trying to push that machine away from you to try and go faster. 10 seconds, we're stepping up to a 20. We're gonna have 2 minutes there. 2, 1, up to a 20. Okay, 2 minutes here. Again, I want you pushing through the legs. Learn how to use that body through the stroke. Don't just be pulling on the handle. There's a reason we say push, don't pull here. Already thinking about breathing, focusing on that exhale every stroke. The body's really good at naturally inhaling, so you have to be the one that focuses on the exhale. The body's pretty good at learning to pant, but that pant isn't gonna help you because it's gonna send your heart rate skyrocketing, which is gonna be really uncomfortable in the middle of a hot and heavy workout. Holding at this 20. Stick with me. One way to know if you're matched up on my stroke rate is if we're catching at the same time. That's how you do it. You just match up the catch being the front of the stroke. You just match up that timing with me. When I take off, when I go to push, that's when you join me. And if you do that every stroke, well, then we're on the same stroke rate. You can't help it. There we go. Really owning this 20 right now. Ten seconds, we're gonna take it up to 22. Taking it up 2 beats in the stroke rate. And here we go, 22. I've been slightly low on stroke rates today, so I'm really having to focus on hitting that 22 for you, so I don't slip down to a 21. Think about light, smooth takeoff on each stroke, and then accelerate the handle. You should never feel like you're just running into a brick wall of resistance. You want to finesse that turnaround at the front. Be nice and quick, So think about speed of the turnaround rather than force at the turnaround. We are right in at a 22. Come back to that breath again. Be thinking about nice, consistent breathing and settle into a rhythm. Your breathing, or your breathing rate, will help you stay consistent on stroke rate. So, if you settle into a breathing rhythm that doesn't vary, then your stroke rate will have a much greater chance of being consistent as well. So as I'm setting stroke rate for you, be listening to your breath. What's it doing? And just listen to that natural rhythm that's occurring. And let that guide you through stroke rate in the future. If you need stroke rate to go up, you can increase your breathing rate and stroke rate will follow. If you need stroke rate to go down, decrease your breathing rate. Same thing can happen, stroke rate can come down. My wife is sitting right off camera eating a burrito in front of me. It's making it super motivating for me right now to get my meters in and hold that stroke rate for you guys. All right, favorite breakfast food, what would it be? I wanna know in the comments below. Shows me you're paying attention mid-workout. Okay, we're going up to a 24 for 4 minutes. In 3, 2, 1, 24, taking it up 2 more beats. Right on it. Keep focusing on a push through the legs. Accelerating the handle. Make sure you're not laying back too far. Make sure you're not collapsing into the catch. Holding all those good positions.
Before you turn around and walk away. Hey, 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 I just wanna see you on my new crave.
So we're just building right now. I want you pushing the most out of every stroke possible. Come on, work for it. How loud can you make your flywheel at a 24? Make it loud. Do it through the legs. The arms are just there to hang on for dear life. They just snap at the end of the stroke. Boom. Pop them into the body. Keep those wrists neutral. Keep the hands level. Breathing, focusing on your exhale. Half of these cues I'm giving you just to remind myself. It's a good way to cue what are the things I need to do and then have you do the same. Keeps me honest. Press those legs out to extension. Think about placing yourself at the release or the back side of the stroke. Don't just throw yourself there. Press yourself, place yourself at the release. We're coming up to our peak here. A minute and a half left at a 24. And then the stroke rate's gonna come back down to an 18. So squeeze something out of it right now. Do a little bit of tank emptying here because you're gonna get some recovery after this. 1 minute to go. Come on. Don't do it through stroke rate, do it through power. Increase that wattage. Increase that pressure. Be strong on the machine. I'm setting rate for you so you don't have to worry about it. You just match me and you just focus on pushing hard. "20 seconds to go." Here we go. Let's do it together. Come on. Follow me. 24. Driving hard. You're going to get some recovery here. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Down to 18. Whew. Take some big deep breaths. This is a recovery 18 here. So we're gonna hit this 18 for 4 minutes. What we're gonna do is walk back down the time ladder. So 4 minutes at an 18. 3 minutes at a 20. 2 at a 22. And a final sprint at a 24. So I'm intentionally bringing that intensity down for you. Let's take a few strokes and make this a slow race. How slow can you go on your split? Hit that stroke rate with me, but just turn the pressure up for a few minutes. Really recover, breathe. Follow along. And just turn off the intensity, but allow yourself the good mechanics to keep moving. Ooh, I'm sweaty. Good thing I'm doing this workout in the morning. It's hot and humid here in San Diego right now. All right, now let's just take that pressure up a little bit. Just to where we're at a bit more of a cruising speed and less a recovery speed. It's just a small mentality shift. Just focus on how you're pushing that machine away. Making changes that might move your split up 1, 2, 3 seconds, but nothing major. Focusing on your posture. Now's the time for good mechanics. Breathe. Focus on a level handle. Focus on making sure you push on the machine rather than pulling on the handle. Okay? Push through those legs, press them down into extension, and then leave them there for a moment. You'll notice my knees don't bounce up. They press and they stay there until the handle and the body pass them again. Make that your focus for a little bit. Seven minutes to go. 1 more minute at this 18. Breath. Focus on your exhale. Again, the body will always inhale. You probably recognize that if you stop to think about it. The body will always gasp for air. What it won't naturally do is push all that used air out. That's your job. You gotta consciously do that. Fully empty Do that for 10 strokes. As we get ready for our transition, 10 seconds until we go up to a 20. Just a 2-beat bump. And once we get to that 20 in 2, 1, up, I want you to try and find a little bit more press now. So here we're gonna kind of bring it back into that workout zone. Think less recovery, and now you're gonna start working again. You're basically warming back up to get ready for that final 1-minute sprint. Think of it that way. Because I want you to go hard when we hit that final 1 minute at a 24. Breathe. Be deliberate and intentional in your movement. A good rowing workout is never sloppy. You always get done and you know what you've done and why. That's what I want you to come away with this from. So we're here for 3 minutes. You're working on that press. If you're at the stage in your rowing mechanics where you're allowing that heel to flash now because you understand how to push through the whole foot, great. Make sure you're not letting it climb too high and that you're not prioritizing length on the front at all costs. Length is only good if it's good length. Place yourself in the right positions with good posture, with intention. I got you. Just follow along with this stroke rate. I'll always set it for you. That's gonna allow you to focus on the other important things. 1 more minute here. Pressing. You're at maybe 80% effort right now. Can you nudge a few meters ahead of that person, ahead of or behind you? Put some distance on the person behind you. Don't let them catch up. Gain a meter or 2 on that person in front of you. Now is when you start jockeying for position in a race. We're well over halfway done. Here's where you start the push. You got this, come on. Join me. We're about to make our next bump. This is gonna be about 90% effort at a 22. 90% effort is how you feel. You're giving your 90%. Making a shift. 3, 2, 1. There we go, 22. 2 minutes here. Let's do this. Take that intensity up. Only 3 minutes of work between you and the finish. And then we get to cool down together. Make it worth it, come on. No wasted strokes. I'm holding on to that 22 for you. Doing great. Take it up to 95% here. 2 minutes left. The stroke rate stays the same. You get to 95% effort by pushing harder. Strain against that machine. Doing great, come on. Stick with me. No letting off. We're on stroke rate. It's all about how much power you can deliver now. Do it by bracing through the core. Push through the legs. 15 seconds till our final shift. 1 minute, all out. 24, you've got this. Bring it home with me. 3, 2, 1, 24, let's go. Here's that 24 set for you. Match me, empty the tank here. Come on. You've got this, let's do it together. Final 30 seconds, take it up a little bit, come on. On the rate, do it with pressure. Final 15 seconds, take it up again. Come on, squeeze more. And easy. All right, nice work. Now, that was a fantastic intermediate workout. Lots of time spent adjusting and working on stroke rates, but now it's time to cool down. And I want you to focus on that cool down. Come join me in this cool down over here. Next video you watch, I'm gonna take 5-6 minutes, walk you through a nice steady cool down, and make sure that you take the work you just did and relay it into a better day so that this workout is even more impactful. Other than that, hit that subscribe button, the bell next to it, so you get alerted when we come out with new videos and we can do this again together.